Welcome to this week's Bring It Gaming.
Coming up,
we watch absolutely no dogs in Ubisoft's Watch Dogs.
we kill Nazis like a lone wolf in Stein.
We talk connectless Xbox One.
And we bring death to the West in Glorious Leader.
First up, Watch Dogs.
The stealthy hacker run and gun bonanza Watch Dogs is an open world game from Ubisoft, makers of the Assassin's Creed and Splinter Cell franchises. Players will take control of Aiden Pierce, a one-man rebellion in a futuristic Chicago causing mayhem and madness.
Due out May the 27th, the game has not been without its controversy.
The console wars continue as rumour ran rife that the PlayStation 4 was to display the game in 1080p, as compared to Xbox One's 720p.
In fact, the PlayStation 4 will be 900p, whereas the Xbox One will be 792p, which is only like a pound's difference.
It doesn't stand for pence, dumbass, it stands for progressive scan. It means the lines that make up the picture are painted in order from top to the bottom of the screen. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Have you been reading again? .792p, 900p, there's not any difference that I can tell, and I can prove it.
How?
Well, this is 792p, and this is 900p.
Yeah, looks the same to me.
Watch Dogs will be 792 progressive on the Xbox One, and 900 progressive on the PlayStation 4.
It'll also be in glorious 1080p on certain PCs, and around 4p on Xbox 360 and PlayStation 4 come May 27th.
In Xbox Live news, the company's Games with Gold scheme will be coming to the Xbox One.
Yay, free games!
Unlike the 360, Xbox One users will actually be renting the games by being a Gold member, somewhat similar to the PlayStation Plus setup, but still, free games.
Yes, free games!
Subscribers to the service will get their first free games in June, with Halo, Spartan Assault and Max the Curse of Brotherhood being the first offerings.
The selection seems pretty lackluster so far, but still.
Xbox One users will be receiving the discount deals with Gold, the first games being discounted in June being Forza Motorsport 5 and Rise Son of Rome.
Yay, cheap games!
You don't get out much, do you?
Wolfenstein The New Order is out now on Xbox One, 360, PlayStation 3, 4 and PC.
And it's been receiving some great reviews and is by far the prettiest Wolfenstein game to date.
Yeah, but I mean, who doesn't like shooting Nazis?
Germans? In fact, in Germany the Nazis have been renamed the Regime to appear somewhat sensitive, I presume.
But don't all the villains speak in a German accent?
Yep.
And don't they all get blown to bits?
Yep.
Ich hab nicht einmal einen kleinen VW. Ich hab keinen Benz, keine Kohle wie. Ich hab nicht einmal einen kleinen VW. Kleinen VW. Ich hab nicht einmal einen kleinen VW.
Sensitive.
Pre-ordered copies and even new copies bought on certain websites will give gamers access to the Doom beta.
Wolfenstein and Doom. Are you sure this is 2014?
I don't know, but I'm off to play Duke Nukem just to be safe.
I'd still hit it.
On second thought.
Microsoft have announced, in the least surprising news of the year, they'll be releasing an Xbox One without the bundled-in camera peripheral Kinect.
More like disconnect.
The Xbox One hasn't had the smoothest of starts, reversing many of its policies in its short time of release.
It was only a matter of time before Microsoft wised up to the fact that not everybody wanted a camera in their living room watching their family.
Or in your case, naked, alone in your room, eating a share bag of Doritos Tang and Cheese.
For your information, I'm more of a cool original guy.
Head of Xbox, Phil Spencer, believes that in the long run they will release more Xbox Ones with Kinect.
I'm not sure what Phil's been smoking, but then give us his salary and I'd sing the praises of a needless camera too.
The Kinectless Xbox One will be available in June for £349 here in the UK.
In our last and quite frankly strangest piece of gaming news, Money Horse Games have released the trailer for their side-scrolling shoot-'em-up, Glorious Leader.
Players will be able to take control of North Korea's supreme leader, Kim Jong-un, in quite possibly the weirdest side-scroller in years.
Players will actually be able to indulge in co-op play, a classic to the genre, playing against none other than former Chicago Bulls basketball player Dennis Rodman.
Obviously.
I mean, usually we'd make a weak joke at this point, but sometimes actions speak louder than words. See for yourself. And that's all for this week's Bring It Gaming.
I mean, we brought you Kim Jong-un riding a flaming unicorn into battle.
Thanks for watching and subscribe for new videos every 2 weeks.
A flaming unicorn?
I'll sing you later.